Hello and welcome, friend, to Pyrinflax's Guide to the Dota 2 Matchmaking System. The thing with Dota 2 is you don't have a list of favourite servers like you do in lots of other games. All you do is you get your computer, you connect that computer to the internet, and then the whole world of shit that is the internet population is yours, and you can play against any of them. Unfortunately, you probably will. What's the sort of demographic for Dota 2 players? Well, first of all, political prisoners forced to play the game against their will. That's why they're so angry. Why else would so many Dota 2 players be so furious? These guys are trapped in a South American prison somewhere, held captive by a cabal of mysterious political dudes, and forced to play Dota 2 all day. Could be worse, I guess, because the next group of guys that make up Dota 2 are sort of stalker types who prowl a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and in their spare time they do also play Dota 2. And the final group is nerds. Nerds like me. I'm a nerd. I make no bones about that, no apologies. But a lot of people send me emails without probably realizing quite how nerdy they're being. But there's the kind of email I get sent all the time. Anyway, the main screen you'll look at for a lot of time when you're matchmaking is this screen here. You got a helpful picture of the planet to show you where you are and all the people you're up against, and then there's basically sort of you, and then some people you know who are idiots who will reject your request to play in the game, or say, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude, I'm busy," or "I'm sorry, I have to sleep," or some pathetic excuse like that. If you do get a group together and you get a game going, this will be what you see: 9 people ready to play Dota 2 before, incredibly, I'd say 50% of the time the matchmaking will fail. That basically means that at any one time 10% of the population is just a coin flip away from being completely unable to handle something that 2 or 3 minutes ago they were ready to do. It's incredible. It's mind-boggling how often it fails. Here's a Venn diagram. I'm going to try and examine what is the group of people within that subgroup of Dota 2 players who can't handle pressing a button. The first group I'm going to say are probably people who, the noise that it says when the match is ready is a pretty loud and obnoxious noise. It's that sort of bong. I can imagine someone panicking, someone kind of Gah! So I'm going to say that in the first group we're going to put the panicky people who just when it says the match is ready, they panic. They either bail out at the last minute, they're too scared to continue, or the sound scares them, so they're panicky. The next group of people, well, they're not really people. Somewhere in the bowels of hell there's a small office off to one side, and in there Satan employs a demon to just enter the matchmaking queue and decline the match, and he does that all day long. He seeks out the matches where the queue is like 7, 8, 9 minutes and you think finally, and then he hits decline. That's what he does. So the second group of people, is going to be people who are demons in real life. They slot neatly into section 2. The final group of people, between the time when they attempted to find a game of Dota 2 and the time when the game was ready, they achieved total spiritual enlightenment, and they became at one with nature and the world, threw off all their earthly shackles, and proceeded to walk the earth doing good. You can't really hate them for that. You can't. But that group of people is the spiritually enlightened. So this is the problem with the Venn diagram. Is now I need to find the X in the middle, like a panicky, spiritually enlightened demon, I guess, or it could be some other thing. And honestly, I'm out of ideas of who that sort of subset could be. So I throw it open to you, the Dota 2 community, and I would love you to email me your pictures at pyrion.flax@gmail.com, or any other questions you have. Send me your picture, a description of what the hell it's meant to be, and your name, of course, and then I'll make a follow-up movie where we examine some of the pictures and some of the further possibilities for what it could be. Thanks for watching. If you like this, check out my YouTube channel. There's lots more guff like this there.